Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the mini tarot forecast this week for the fire signs, and that's Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And I am with family in Melbourne at the moment, and I apologise for not being with you guys last week, but I had a little bit of an accident on the way here, so it's been a difficult time, but here I am again. And I am using the Angel Tarot cards this week, and we will see what messages come through. Okay, I'm actually sitting in a healing room, so that's why I seem a little bit, I don't know, out of it a little bit. I'm not. It's just that the energies in here are really quite strong, and I was working on a lot of healing over this last week too, so it's, you know, it's there and it's fresh. So here we go, Aries. Let's see what message comes through for you. Okay, Aries, you need a big bit of a shuffle. Okay, there it is. Archangel Gabriel. Okay, for Aries, Awakening, which is always a good card. This is a major card. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And I have to lean forward a little bit here. Okay, so the message from Archangel Gabriel is that things are like you feel like you're in limbo. This is traditionally the Hanged Man in tarot. You feel like things are sort of not moving anywhere. And sometimes you feel like you're stuck in a decision as well. This may very well be what's going on with you. You're stuck in a decision that you need to make. You don't know what to do. And this is a time where there are very major things happening around you. So, you know, it is of importance what you decide to do here. But the key message for you is that no matter what happens, it's never the wrong thing, you know. Whatever decision that we decide to make in our life, even if it doesn't work out, doesn't mean that it's the wrong thing for us. I'm trying to bring this back. There we go. Doesn't mean that it's the wrong thing for us, you know. It just means that we needed to repeat something in our life. Now, the more often that we are repeating things, the more we're actually doing something. So in other words, the more times that things are coming up that are the same, situations are coming up that are the same, the more that we're repeating our behaviors, the more that we're repeating what we've done in the past. Okay, so this is what's happened here, is you may be in the situation where you thought it was going to be such an amazing journey or something amazing, and then it suddenly starts to change in another direction, and you think, what have I done? You know, what's happened? Stop blaming yourself for every little thing. Stop thinking that you've always done something wrong when everything's not working right. This is a time of awakening. So notice the things that are the same. Notice the things that you're doing that are the same. And if you're not getting a good result, it's time to change those things, and you'll already know what they are. Other than this, it's really important to be who you are and be true to yourself without feeling like you need to conform to anyone else's ideals of anything. Okay? And that is the message for Aries. And I've got to do this again. It's the magic wave. How's that? Okay. Now for Leo. Okay. Leo. You know I love doing the Leo one. Well, then I'm never sure what's going to come up. Okay, Leo. Leo, what we get here? King of Water. okay, or the King of Cups. So I need to show you the card. It looks like Archangel Michael in the card. I'm going to go like this again. That's better. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work as well. So trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Now those are the words that people would use to describe any Leo. Okay, that's their main traits. We are loyal, we're true, we mean what we say what we mean. And, you know, I'm right at the end of being a Leo, but I'm still hanging on to the Leo thing because it's the lion and it's like my favorite thing. But I am right at the end, just before the cusp, you know, as it goes into Virgo. So I'm not like, you know, those that are earlier on in the month kind of thing. But I still feel that strength, you know, within me at times when other people would have given up. That's what a Leo's like. We just keep right on going. But sometimes we feel that, you know, every effort that we make is still not good enough. Like everything that we do is still not good enough. And there was a pattern that I was repeating earlier today. And I was saying, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And then I said, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And I started to feel, you know, really bad for all the things I've said in my life or the things that I've done in my life. And, you know, I've regretted things as soon as I've opened my mouth to say them. It's like I've wanted to put my elbow in my mouth or my knee in my mouth or my foot in my mouth or something, like just everything in my mouth to shut me up. Can't even believe sometimes some of the things that I've said. And I've often reflected on that and said, oh, what, you know, why did you even say that thing? So you may be going through a time at the moment where you've, you know, had a bit of disagreement with someone, or you feel like you're in disagreement with yourself and you've been saying things and you've been doing things that are out of character. And this is saying, no, you've done those things, but that doesn't define who you are, you know. Those are little things that you've done that you know that you feel bad and awkward about. But it's time to forgive yourself for anything like that. Because otherwise it builds up and you start to become a nervous wreck, you know. Where you'll get to the point where I better not say anything because it'll be taken the wrong way. Or I better not do that because someone will think this. And I better not do this. And see what I mean? It starts getting a panic within you. And I was actually getting myself in a panic earlier on today. I was getting myself in a state for no reason other than I started to overthink everything. And now I've just let it all go. I don't even care. You know, like I've let it all go and I've started to see the funny side of things, you know, how silly it must look from a distance, all that worry and stuff. So don't be so hard on yourself. And also, don't take everything so personally all the time too. You know, when things happen, don't always blame yourself that you should have done this or you should have done that. You know, things just happen sometimes. They're not always your fault. You know, and if you have opened your big mouth somewhere where you shouldn't have, then so what? You know, you can't do anything about it. You know, just apologise and move on. You know, forgive yourself. That's the most important thing. So this week, just be aware of those little things coming up. Those things from the past, and you know that little you know, trait that you might have of feeling stupid all the time, and try to shift that into something else. Okay, and that is the message for Leo. And now for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, all the fire signs need a good shuffle. Okay, look at this. We're getting the water here. We're getting the emotion here. Sagittarius, 10 of water. Okay. Now this is just indicating that there's a really cool, happy time happening. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Okay. So things are happening in your life. Things are shifting in your life into a more peaceful state, into a more, where you're just feeling that joy within yourself. And sometimes we can get ourselves to a point, like when that happens, that we're going to be afraid that it's going to end. Now, this is what you're being warned against doing. Okay? Don't be afraid, or don't project fear, whilst everything's going well. Don't be afraid that there's going to be some drama that happens to change it. And I know how easy that is to have that happen. But don't be afraid of that taking place. You have to remember that there's always protection in place, and if something does turn out to go the opposite of what's going on at the moment, that is also as a part of your plan. It's a part of the greater journey for you. One thing that I'm noticing, about all of us fire signs, is that we're becoming really emotionally sensitive. And maybe you've been upset lately and you're not sure why, or you've been crying for no apparent reason and all this kind of thing. Or maybe things have been affecting you in a deeper way than they have in the past. So just honor that, sensitivity within yourself, Don't feel like you need to make excuses for how you're feeling. Be happy, as much as you can, and enjoy yourself as much as you can. But when those sensitive moments come up, don't push them away. That's one thing that I'm really good at, is I'll push all my grief and feelings down, and suddenly it will manifest itself in some sort of physical problem as well. So this week for Sagittarius, it's a very happy time. It's a very abundant time. It's a time of family, forgiveness, enjoying yourself, relaxing, all of those things. And if that's not in your life at the moment, try to create that within your life by thinking about those things and imagining yourself doing those things, and the universe creates in that way. What you're sort of thinking about, you're bringing about and creating into your life. Okay, everybody, those are the fire signs for this week. Don't forget to catch me at my website, divinemiracles.com, for mentorship, intensive healing, for personal readings. Crystal readings are on special. And also you'll find me at Facebook at Divine Miracles, all social media at Divine Miracles. And until the next video, wishing you an awesome week, and goodbye for now. Bye.